this is my computer. Perfect, perfect. See, I'm over here slacking. I'm slacking, Jay. I'm slacking. But yes, rise and grind, rise and grind. Let's go ahead and get it. So we have a special guest today. We're going to talk about the supernatural, believing in the supernatural and what it can do for you, and just how you can have that faith and believing in that supernatural in your imagination, and how powerful that it truly is, and how you can use it to get you to whatever that it is that you want to be today. So before we even get started, get anything going, go ahead and drop it in the chat. I know you guys are saying good morning, good morning. Go ahead and drop it in the chat right now. What are you grateful for this morning? Go ahead and put it out there into the world and put it into existence, and I'll get back to it in a minute. But just go ahead and start flooding that chat. Say, I am grateful for waking up this morning. I'm grateful for the clothes on my back. I'm grateful for the opportunities that I have. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for my health. Right now, we're still in COVID-19, but a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, haven't got the disease. Thank God, you know what I mean? But some of our family members did. I'm grateful that my family member recovered from that. I'm grateful for the faith. I'm grateful for the hope. I'm grateful for all things that are inside of me and all the way around me. Yes, 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 yes. So go ahead and keep dropping what I'm grateful for in the chat. And we'll be going ahead and bringing up our special guest within the next 1 minute. So go ahead and drop those things in the chat. What are you grateful for this morning? Go ahead and drop that in the chat for me right now, Facebook. Go ahead and drop that, because it all starts with you putting that information out there, taking it to the next level and actually feeling it. Once you write it down, guys, it is already done. Some of the goals that you want in life, it is already done, but you have to write it down. You have to put it out there to the world. You have to let them know that, hey, this is what's happening for me. And you could be a part of that too. So it's all about the process. And today we're talking about believing in the supernatural and how you can achieve all things great through the supernatural. So I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm hyped up. Let me go ahead and bring our special guest up. Shout out to this man. It's been a pleasure working side by side with him. I've been seeing him grow nonstop and constantly, and just seeing him in that elevation. And it's spectacular to see other men of the same color and caliber be able to excel and take it to the next level, to believe that they can do more, because we were limited in times, you know what I'm saying, with life and going on. So it's what we do now and today and how we put out our past experience that's going to get us to the next level. That's going to allow you to get to the next level. That's going to allow you to get to the next level. So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring up our special guest, Mr. Joshua Jackson. Are you on the call with me, boss man?
Let's go. You know I'm on this call, man. What's up, bro?
What's up?
What's up, bro?
Man?
Y'all do something for me. Put some fire in the chat for Charlie. He's superhuman. Just Charlie alone, everything he's been doing, I know you guys see what he's been doing. I know you see his work ethic.
Rimo.
And the supernatural and what he believes in, his belief, guys, is exactly why he's doing that. Now, I'm going to drop some gems for y'all this morning, man. I just appreciate the opportunity, Charlie, and I'm finna get it started, man. You know what? I got some notes here, and if you have your pen, your paper, get ready. I want you to write some of these notes down, okay? And then we're going to get this thing started. The first thing, we're going to kick it off right away, right? I'm going to hit you in the face right away. I want you guys to clearly understand how important it is to have belief in the supernatural. How important it is to have tunnel vision, right? But here's the first thing, guys. I want you to write this down. If you don't have hope, if you don't have faith, and if you don't have belief, you literally have nothing in this life. You don't have anything. If you don't have hope, belief, and faith, you have nothing in this life. You have nothing. Guys, you're just a part of a system. If you don't have that, you're just a part of a system. You're just a part of the generational curses that you've been brought up with. Okay? Now, I'm going to be verbally transparent with you guys today, and I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be intimate with you guys, because we're all family. We're all part of a family now, right? Okay? The next thing is, which should be the first thing, is seeing it before it even happens. You have to see it before it even happens. In other words, what I used to tell my wife was, it's called tunnel vision, okay? Now I'll tell you guys a little something. I used to be a part of a company, right? And me and my wife used to go at it all the time. She used to be like, man, man, you don't go to sleep. You sleep 2 hours a day. You come home. You're not around us a lot. You know what I mean? You don't make excuses for nothing in life. I mean, we just went through hell and back. You don't make excuses. You just wake up and keep going. You studying all these people all times a day and a night that's successful. Man, take a break. It's holidays going on at family members' houses. You don't even want to be at the holiday events at family members' houses. You don't want to be a part of it. I said, honey, I have the tunnel vision. And in that tunnel vision, at the end of that tunnel vision is a picture. It's a picture of what I want in my life, right? It's a part of the supernatural that's within us, the spirit that is within us, right? That causes me to have this belief system, right? That causes me to not want to do regular things in life. That causes me to do more than the average person. That causes me to think more than the average person, okay? No matter where I'm at in life, my account was negative in life. I was just like, it doesn't matter, babe. I'm a millionaire. It doesn't matter. My car was on the side of the road. I was smiling. When they repoed our vehicle, I was smiling. It don't matter, babe. Guess what? I'm going to be in a Mercedes-Benz, and you too. We're going to be matching, girl. We're going to be matching, girl. You like, honey, is you crazy? No, I'm not crazy. I got the tunnel vision. It's something at the end of that tunnel. It's that nice big house for you and my 4 beautiful daughters, right? So I want you guys to keep that in mind. Let's move on. I want to give you guys the next thing. I told you guys I'm going to be intimate on here today. I thank Charlie for giving me this platform to speak to the family. Then I'm going to dive down a minute, you know, and I want to express to you guys, Charlie just brought some up to you guys. He said what you went through has to create that belief, has to create that drive, has to create that no excuse type of mentality because of what you went through. So I'm going to be intimate with you guys. I'm going to start from the beginning, okay? So bear with me. Put some ones in the chat so I can get through with this with y'all. Put some ones in the chat because it's going to be tough, okay? Put some ones. Y'all just keep dropping the ones. Y'all just keep dropping the ones, okay? My father sat me down as a kid, okay? I was about 13 years old when he sat me down and he told me this. He said, son, I want to tell you something. Your story has been amazing before you even reached the age of 15. He said, first of all, your mother, before you was born, her father was murdered, execution style, right in front of her. She held him in her hands while he was bleeding, and she watched him die. He said, when we had you, you were around me most of the time. Because your mother went through so much in life, she never told you she loved you. She never held you. She never gave you an emotional, intimate side of herself, right? Now, I told you I'm piggybacking off of Charlie. He's a great one. So I'm piggybacking. I want y'all to stay with me, okay? So as he's speaking to me, I'm like, as if I didn't go through enough hell, you got to sit here and tell me this? Because he had to tell me that part to help me to understand the rest of the things that I was going through. Now you say, what rest of those things were you going through, John? What else did you go through? Well, he told me at 3 years old, he was in crack houses. He was on drugs real bad, my father, right? And that stemmed on to my mother. She started getting on him too. But at 3 years old, starting off, it was a regular routine for me to sit on the hood of his car outside, right, of that crack house while he'd be in there for hours. Now, you just imagine the trauma a child will go through to understand and know that. the trauma that someone would go through to know that since 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, you're in front of these crack houses, you could be abducted, you could be murdered. Anything can happen, right? On top of that, at 5 years old, he said, you know, I wasn't even at home. Me and your mother was on drugs. On top of that, we was working several jobs, part of that system I'm telling you about, right, earlier. Working jobs, 3, 4 jobs apiece. My mother worked 4 jobs. 2 fast food jobs, 1 at the cleaners, and 1 cleaning people's houses. Never at home. I'm 5 years old getting myself ready for school. I'm 5 years old, the butt joke at school. Dirty clothes, smelling like cigarette smoke, whatever the case may be. By the time before I'm 9 years old, I'm already, my mental mind state in elementary is gone. Okay, I'm not a regular child anymore. Something else has to take hold of me. Y'all may think I'm joking. Y'all may think I'm lying. I'm telling you. But something within me kept me whole at such a young age. 9 years old, I get hit in the shoulder with a bullet. As if life ain't hell already. As if life didn't happen to me already, right? I get up off the ground, woman helps me. Y'all think I'm joking? She put some po' boy bread. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I know y'all heard about that on the news. First 48. We ain't no different than Chicago. See you, Charlie. We ain't no different than Chicago. Woman slapped some po' boy bread on me. In some kind of way, whatever she did, it cured me. I don't know what she did. Don't ask me. I was a kid. A kid going through that. The same year, my great auntie, she was on drugs too. I just got to be honest with you. I told you I'm going to be intimate. She tells me, man, them ain't your parents. Do you not know that that's not your parents? Guys, I found out I'm adopted. As if I'm not crushed already. Put some ones in the chat if I'm talking to y'all today. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I mean, heck of a story already. At 13, I told you I was sitting down and my father was telling me all this, right? But I knew from 5 years old on up, I didn't know before that, but everything he told me before that was amazing. But from 5 years old on to 9, I already knew because I was a young child with some knowledge that had to went through a lot, right? So he's sitting there telling me this story. And when he gets done, guys, watch this. My father had a elementary grade level reading impediment. He had a reading and like a speech impediment. Like he couldn't talk a certain way and he couldn't read. Ladies and gentlemen, I taught my father how to read. I'm 33 years old right now. This thing didn't just start for me. Somebody asked me, where's all that energy come from? I'm telling you right now. All the hell I went through, I'm telling you right now, guys. Nobody on this call this morning should say that I cannot do it, that I cannot believe in the supernatural, that I cannot believe in the tunnel vision that I have, that I cannot achieve. At 15 years old, I decided to look at my parents and say, you know what, I'm gone. Yeah, I know this ain't normal, but y'all don't have nothing here for me. Look, I'm adopted. My mama, I'm sorry, I love you, but you ain't never told me you love me. I mean, I'm not getting the same thing the other kids getting at school. I want to be kissed on too. I want to be hugged too. I want to be loved too. I'm traumatized. Number one. Number two, I'm part of a system mentally because now all I know is work, 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 right? And be broke. Not to mention, failed to tell you guys before 15, I was already homeless multiple times, taking baths in places that my mother used to gamble at, wash off baths in the sink before I go to school. Y'all let me know I'm touching y'all. I'm touching y'all. I know I'm touching y'all this morning. Right? In my 20s, before I can even mend the situation up fully with my mother, before I can even get this is my traumatized state still, right? That I'm telling y'all about, my intimacy state. My mother gets hit with stage 4 cancer. She only got a little time to live. Throughout that time, guys, we started mending things together. But what I understood was now, not then, but now, an opportunity that you guys have been introduced to, that Charlie is pushing so hard for, that Garrett and Meg is such a great mentor in, that Stevenson is just a great mentor in. My mother was never able to get that opportunity introduced to her. Never. Her mindset never had a part of her to think about, you know what, I'm going to dig deep into myself, deep into my spirit, to where I can use the supernatural. Y'all don't hear me this morning, man. Y'all don't hear me this morning, man.
Hey, bro, I'm at work, so I'm listening to you. But when you finish though, I want to say something that coincides with everything that you're talking to my soul right now. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
I want
Yes, sir.
and Charlie, piece of this is a conversation I had with Charlie the other day. When I bring it up, he's gonna be like, "Get the F out of here." But I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah. Let's talk, man. But I want that this morning. I want to be able to touch you guys this morning. I'm 20 years old, and my mother gets hit with stage 4 cancer, never being able to be introduced to an opportunity like this. You guys got gold in your hand. She worked 3 to 4 jobs all the way up until she died. And of course, a couple years after stage 4 cancer was diagnosed to her, she died. My energy is impeccable from that. I'm hurting, but I keep going. I keep waking up. My energy is impeccable. My energy is impeccable. My supernatural talents is impeccable. You can't stop me. They don't woke me up. Charlie and them don't understand. Him and DJ Henny, him and Jiggity, him and Garrett, they don't understand what they doing to me. They waking me up. Because like this man that just stopped me that was talking, I know that some days he don't even want to wake up. I can tell he went through life. Some days you don't even want to wake up. Some days you don't want to have belief, right? You don't want to believe, right? Not to mention some of the people's houses that I was staying by was AK brothers that their mothers became my mothers. And guess what? One I got a phone call from a couple of weeks ago. She died due to the COVID-19. And she was the first woman to tell me she loved me. Besides my Aunt Deborah and my wonderful grandmother on my father's side. Till this day, just told you guys I was adopted. Till this day, never met my parents. Never met my blood parents in life. You don't think that gets to me? You don't think that gets to me? You don't think sometimes I just don't want to do nothing? I just, you know what? I don't want to. Charlie hit me up about this and being a special guy. I'm like, I don't do that. I don't want to do that. But quickly, the supernatural wakes me up. The supernatural, I'm waking y'all up this Monday morning. Can you hear me? Put some ones in the chat. The supernatural, that spirit, that belief wakes me up and says, yes, I will do it. Yes, it doesn't matter if I'm successful as the next person. Yes, I will do it. Yes, it doesn't matter if I'm successful or not as Stevenson Lindor. Yes, I will do it because I know my story will touch those that have a story as well. And your story is supposed to get you into the belief stage to become that of the tunnel vision to believe in the supernatural. Are y'all listening to me? Guys, then I meet my wife. She got to deal with all this aggression, all this pain I done went through. My first daughter that I met in my 20s, her father, guess what? Murdered just like my mother's father, my adopted mother. Sometimes I want to give up, guys, but I can't. People like Charlie believe in you. People believe in you, guys. The God or universe, whoever you believe in, believes in you to use that spirit to help others, guys. That supernatural spirit that'll wake you up and keep you going whenever you want to quit. You see why it's so important, guys? No matter how tough your story is, somebody's story on here tougher than mine. But later on today, you get on the IBO call and your camera off. You scared as all get out. You're peeing on yourself. You don't want to turn your camera on. You know why I don't turn my camera on at first? Because my daughter be climbing all over the place like a monkey. I don't be wanting people to see that. But me, I don't have time to be scared. I don't have time to be nervous. I don't have time. The supernatural in me so deep. Guys, you got to get that belief. You went through those testimonies so that you can share them on a platform like this. So that you can help people on a platform like this. Right? So guys, let me move on. I'm running out of time, okay? Grow, I want you to write this down. Grow into believing in the supernatural. You got to grow from stuff like that. You understand me? I had to grow. I'm still growing from stuff like that, from life like that. Okay? You hear me, Angela? You hear me, Robert? You got to grow from stuff like that. That's the first point. Okay? Now, write this down. That growth requires us to come back to the truths we already know. This is something I mentally pondered on last night. I wrote this down myself. That growth requires us to come back to the truths we already know, which was my story. I didn't even get through the hell me and my wife been through. We ain't got enough time. But I just wanted to make a point this morning, right? But we just need to experience them deeply. And how do you do that? You got to tap into that supernatural. You got to tap into that other side. God, that's the only way I didn't make it. Everybody that sees me says, your story, how come you not in a psych ward? How come you not locked up or in jail? Because I got blessed to have the spirit within me to wake me up and say, you can do supernatural. You can achieve the supernatural. You can achieve it. With that story, man, you could go, woo, woo. You could go anywhere in life if you just keep going. I fall, I get back up. I fall again, I get back up. I fall again, I get back up. I fall again, you get the picture. Y'all get the picture this morning. Last but not least, guys, and I'm going to give it back to Charlie. I'm going to give it back because I talked to y'all all day. I got a text last night. One of the guys that I've been knowing a long time. We actually go to church together. God bless him, man. He said, bro, man, you a beast. I'm trying to match your energy. How do you do it? You know what I text him back? What you mean? What you mean I'm a beast? Guys, I'm pretty much saying the reason why I asked him that was because a lot of people tell me that, but I didn't realize it. I still don't realize it because the supernatural things that I want out of life, the supernatural that is within me, my belief system that is within me, I'm going to end y'all with this, structures me so much to get all of this pain and frustration out to help you guys, to help my team and help everybody, to help you guys become motivated, to help everyone. I don't care about you. You done blew a couple accounts. Guess what? Keep going. You done blew some accounts in trading. Keep going. You done got some no's. Me and my wife get 100 no's. Keep going. Because you got a supernatural tunnel that you got to get to the end of. The beast ain't me, guys. It's the spirit that's within me. And Charlie, I want to thank you for this floor today. I want to thank you. I didn't actually go 30, but man, I want to appreciate you guys for letting me be the special guest. You make me feel like I can walk on water, boy. But I appreciate you. I'm going to give it back to you, give you the floor, man. You guys are doing an amazing job. I thank God for you, Meg, Garrett, Stevenson. Man, y'all just off the chain, man. Sheila, all of y'all, man. I thank you. I thank you for this family, guys. And I appreciate you. Back to you, Charlie.
Woo! Woo! That was deep, y'all. That was deep. That was deep. I am excited. I am fired up. That story is very emotional. It's very impactful. And I want you guys to all make sure you took down those gems and that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to piggyback off that just a little bit more for y'all. That was powerful. Shout out to our special guest, Mr. Joshua Jackson, for going ahead and dropping those gems and sharing his story, because it's somebody out here that resonates with that. Somebody out here that needs that information. Somebody out here that needs to hear that, hey, I overcame this, so you can overcome that. So just know and understand that your story is powerful. There's always a worse story. So always know that you can do and you can be better. So we're going to dive straight into it, y'all. He talked about that feeling of knowing that you have that supernatural within you. And it all comes from the force. We're gonna get deep, y'all. The force that is within you. And you guys know what that force is? That force is God, or whatever higher power that you believe. You have a direct link with God because he is within you. We are mere images of our creator. So we have the same creative faculties. Oh, yeah, I'll make sure Robert comes on here and make sure he gets, because my man, I already know. So I got you. But you have to manifest those things with that force and make it clear and obvious to the eye in your mind. You have to make it clear and obvious to your mind. So I tell you this, you say you want to be a millionaire. When I walk into your house, what lets me know that you're going to be a millionaire? Do you have your vision painted on the wall? Do you have your goals on the wall? What do I see when I walk into your home? That's going to tell me you're going to be a millionaire. What actions are you taking on the regular basis? What are you listening to on the regular basis? So I know from the outside in that you are going to be successful. But it all starts and goes back to that force. And that force within you is God. So you must believe in the supernatural to achieve all things that you want, wish, and hope, and desire. Whatever challenges you're going through now, I want you guys all to know and understand this. They're just preparing you for what's coming next. The challenges that you woke up with this morning, those crazy text messages, or that kid climbing on your head, those challenges that you face on a daily basis are prepping you for what's about to come. If you don't take care of what you have right in front of you, how do you expect to get more? How do you expect to get more? You can't. So we're going to get a little bit deeper. Words that you speak comes to light. We all have challenges, and I am no different than you. But I want you to understand about the armor of God. And we're going to break this down like this. So we have the helmet of salvation. We have the breastplate of righteousness. We have the bells of truth. We have the piece of feet, the shield of faith, and the sword of the Spirit. And then we have prayer. Out of those 7 things, only 2 of those are offensive weapons. The rest is defensive. Why? Because life is going to keep attacking us. Life is going to keep hitting us nonstop. But what is powerful is the sword of the Spirit, and then prayer. The words that you speak, the gratefulness that you put out there, the thankfulness that you put out there, those are your offensive weapons. Why y'all think I tell you to write down what you're grateful for every day? Why? Because that is your offensive weapon. The words, the things that you let and get into your mind and get into your heart, and that come through your ears, what you're listening to, those are the things that's going to get you to go to the next level. If you're not painting your vision out there and letting people see it, and that vision not clear, How do you expect to be different? How do you expect to do more? You have 2 offensive weapons within the armor of God. The rest is defensive because the world is going to attack you. And in those moments, what you do matters the most. Your mind is a navigational system, just like a GPS. So make your mind a servant through your words. I'm gonna say that again. Your mind is a GPS system. Make your mind a servant to your words. You get to tell your mind where you're going. You get to tell your mind what you can achieve. You get to believe. And it all comes from that force and believing in the supernatural that you can do it. My mom's not a millionaire. My dad's not a millionaire. But I will be the first one in my family that's a millionaire. If you didn't come from a millionaire family, let one come from you. And how do you do that? My phone just died. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We was going hard, but it's okay. Facebook, Instagram, I'm sorry. Y'all get the rest of the gems. It's okay. It's okay. So if I'm speaking to you and you feeling this today, go ahead and drop some tools in the chat. Drop some tools in the chat. If you guys are feeling and really here with me, you know what I'm saying? I really hope you guys are here. I really hope you guys are here and getting this knowledge and these gems. Your feet will go wherever that your eyes look. Your feet follow your eyes. Remember, your mind's a navigation system. Your body is just a vehicle. So wherever that you're looking, you have to have that tunnel vision, that sight of where you're going in life. And you just have to believe in the supernatural that whatever's going on in the world, whatever's happening with you, whatever happened in the past, those things are the past, but they're not your future. And it all starts with you getting up today and making today the best day, and then making tomorrow even better, and being a person of increase constantly and consistently. And then you have to practice the things that you want. You have to visualize those things. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. I dropped 3s, bro. Hey, yeah, no cap on that, Rob. I'm gonna bring you up here in just a second so you can speak too. Why not? You know what I mean? So, what's your monthly goal? What's your yearly goal? The year of 2020, I want you guys to all know it's the year of supernatural overflow. We've been tried with times such as COVID-19. We've been tried with times such as the riots and so forth like that. But it is still the year of overflow. But right now we're being attacked. When there's chaos, there's opportunity, y'all. When there's chaos, there's opportunity. Don't be the person that got into this organization, this business, that didn't seize that opportunity. Because people like me, Josh, and so forth, Rob, Angela, Carla, David, we're seizing the opportunity because we know that this is the year of abundance, overflow, and we speak that into existence. Because we've been through hell and back. But now, we taking it to the top. We taking it to the top. And we're going to use our armor to get us there. We're going to use that helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, the bells of truth, the peace of feet, the shield of faith. We're going to use our defensive weapons to get through this hard time. And in the meantime, we're going to use the sword of the Spirit and prayer and writing down our goals, writing down our dreams, writing down our inspirations, writing down our aspirations to get to where we want to go. But first, you have to understand, you have to believe in that supernatural, that feeling of I can do it no matter what. No matter what the obstacle is, I'm going to identify it. I'm going to identify that enemy, and I'm going to conquer and beat that enemy. And I'm going to be better than I was yesterday. Faith is moving without sight. That's why your mind's a GPS. You tell it where to go, and then you see whatever you want to see. and then your feet follow into the direction that you choose to go. If you think negative, you'll get negative. You think positive, you'll get positive. But I can only go ahead and take you to the well to drink, right? You can only bring the camel to the well to drink. If they don't drink from it, what am I to do? Are you going to drink from that well? If you're going to go ahead and drink from that well, drop some water in the chat. Go ahead and drop them water emojis in the chat. If you guys are going to drink from the well, have that flow of abundance, have that overflow filling over your cup. If you're going to drink from that well, go ahead and drop some water in the chat. I don't think y'all want to drink today. Am I talking to the right people? Okay, there we go. There we go. I really hope y'all listening. I really hope y'all listening. I got to where I am today, and I'm going to get to where I'm going by believing in this supernatural, by believing and having faith that no matter what happens in the world, no matter who says what, no matter what goes on, I am going to be the best me possible. One bad moment don't make me have a bad day. Stop letting it happen to you. One bad moment don't give me a bad day. Stop letting it happen to you. One bad trade don't make me have a bad trading day. Get out, let it hit your stop loss, hop back in. Don't over leverage so you can hop back in. Let me be real. Let me be real with you. Hey, I've been there before. That's all I'm gonna say. This is the year of overflow and abundance, and it all stimulates coming from believing into the supernatural. So put it out there. Put it out there to the world, y'all. Put it out there to the world and take it to the next level. You guys heard from our special guest, having that tunnel vision is key. Using your story to continue to push your why, because we're going to have excuses. We're going to have multiple excuses, but our whys have to be stronger than those excuses. So before I go ahead and get out here and go ahead and drop some twos in the chat for my man, Mr. Robert Adams, who's about to come up and drop just a couple more gems. We got a little, we're feeling some good energy today. I hope y'all feeling this energy. Go ahead, Rob. Go ahead and speak to him real quick, boss man.
What's up, G? Well, you know, like our conversation is numbers. You know what I'm saying? And as you said, drop some twos. I'm gonna stop 22 of my delivery. You know what I'm saying? I just got tipped. My fault. You know what I'm saying? You know the conversation we had the other day, and I told you, I said this is how I know that this is for me. You know what I'm saying? Because you see all the tattoos on my head, it's all threes. All threes. It's blessed spelled with threes. And I showed you that when I first got your phone number and I seen directly 3 threes sitting in the middle of it. I remember and I showed you the day you actually texted check up on me. I was having breakfast with Tron, who signed me up. You know what I'm saying? I universally linked to him because he spelled his name on Instagram with his E turned around to a 3. You know what I'm saying? My Instagram is whiteboy333. You know what I'm saying? Like my sons are 3 years and 3 days apart. You know, stuff like that. So as you were texting me, I'm looking at the license plate directly from me and it had 333 on it as you were checking up on me. You know what I'm saying? I remember I text you, I showed you these things the other day. And you was like, wow, it's powerful. So the beginning of this conversation, you said something about supernatural. And it was crazy because when you first sent the link out for this, I kept trying to get on it. And I was like, why the fuck does this say he's not? The host ain't started it yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I was dying to get in it for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck? Then I checked, I said, 11. I said, all right. So, and as your man came up, right? You know what I'm saying? Numbers are everything. This is what we're dealing with. What we're dealing with is numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like numbers make everything go around. Your man say, and I'm gonna show it to you. This is how I play numbers every day. It's not just for money. You know what I'm saying? I really believe in what I believe in, numerology, spiritual wise. You know what I'm saying? But like your man say, your man is 33. You know what I'm saying? He talked about when he was 13. Look at these numbers I play every day. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? 333. That's my stuff. I hit this 4 times last year, but it has not. This is more than just. Huh?
Put them numbers back up.
Put them numbers back. Let us hit that lotto right
Yeah, man. Hold up. Don't be playing, man. Share, brother. Share. I can't.
13-13.
13-13. Okay, straight. All
Yeah.
right. All right.
This is 50-50. I do a 50-50. I play 3-3-3 every day too. You see, I got 3-3-3 tatted on my head here. I got 3-3-3 right here with 3 dice, and I got threes right here. Threes is everything to me. You know what I'm saying? The energy, the best energy you can get. You know what I'm saying? Just how he said. Now I showed you the 13s. He said he was 13 when I forgot exactly. I was driving, but I'm listening. I caught it all. He was 13 when something happened. He was 3 when something happened. You know what I'm saying? His mother's father was murdered. My mother was murdered. My dad now has stage 4 cancer. Everything that he said, that's what you call a synchronicity. That's when the universe brings certain things together and lines you up. You know what I'm saying? And this is a perfect example of it. You know what I'm saying? And this you know what I'm saying? And a matter of fact, even the name Charlie, and I didn't think of this the other day, is significant in my life. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I know like I can get help from him. And especially when I seen his number and I had 333 in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? When he stopped, he said, drop some 2s. I was on stop 22 of my delivery for the day. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't make that up. You know what I'm saying? And then he also said something about when he was 9. 9 is also significant with me because I did 9 years in prison, in federal prison, which is also 3 + 3 + 3. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I was destined for something better. Like I caught 2 violations. My second violation, they let me go. My release date for my violation was 3 years and 3 days after the release date of my actual bid. When I got sentenced for my violation, it was 3 years and 3 days after the 10-year mark of when I got sentenced for my actual bid. You know what I'm saying? And they put me in block 3E. You know what I'm saying? E's and W's also represent 3s. You know what I'm saying? And in the alphabet. And sometimes C because it's the 3rd letter. You know what I'm saying? So when he came up and he said all these things, I mean, everything he said from I was 13 when this happened. I was 3 when this happened. He's 33 now. You know what I'm saying? Like everything he said I caught. Especially when he said his mother's father was murdered. And all I thought about was my mother was murdered when I was 11. And then she said he had stage 4 cancer and that my dad has that now. You know what I'm saying? So he really spoke to me this morning. You know what I'm saying? That's just, if anybody, man, if you didn't believe in supernatural things, I hope this conversation lead you to believe that, because I believe we're all in this chat for a reason. I definitely know I'm in this chat for a reason. To hear what I heard, you know what I'm saying, that brother speak this, just a few moments ago, you know what I'm saying? And it really touched me, you know what I'm saying? Like, numbers don't lie, bro. Men lie, women lie. Numbers do not lie. You know what I'm saying? And when numbers line up like that, man, that's the deepest, one of the deepest synchronicities that you can get, man. And I believe that, you know what I'm saying? If you're hearing this, then you are meant to hear it, and we in this together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've only been in this 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But I knew the universe was showing me this is my next stage of life. You know what I'm saying? Just like how he said 2020, like how everything seems like it's going wrong, but I have done nothing but prosper this year. You know what I'm saying? And like now I'm looking for my next. You know what I'm saying? We're only halfway through. You know what I'm saying? So like I know this situation is gonna work out for me, and I pretty much know it's gonna work out for everybody in here because we're all in here. And you know what I mean? Like I don't get to certainly tell that type of stuff all the time, but when after he said it and it almost lined up with my life. I mean, parallel to the T. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. You know what I mean? Right. So I appreciate that. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back to work. I'm gonna let you go. I ain't gonna talk y'all ear off. You know what I'm saying? I'm working. I'm still listening though. I ain't hanging up the call. I'm still listening. I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? So you might not see my picture, but I'm here for sure, man. I appreciate you letting me speak, Charlie. Man, I hope that touched everybody, man. If you didn't believe in supernatural, man, I hope you believe in it now, man, because the universe is real. It's alive. And it hears us, and it knows what we want, and it knows the energy that we are putting out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you'll always have good intentions. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
It touched me, young man. It touched me to the core, brother, because, wow, man, that's some hellified numbers right there.
She said, thanks, Robert. My mother's name was Lori. That's crazy. Lori just said, thanks, Robert. That was my mother's name.
My wife's name is Lori. Ain't that something?
See? You see what I'm saying? That's 3 Loris. That's 3 Loris. You can't make that up. You can't make that up. That's 3 Loris.
My God. Yes, sir. Well, I'm glad you're here, brother. God bless you, man. There's so many levels, man. And keep doing what you're doing, man.
Bless everybody in this chat, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
yes, appreciate you letting me speak.
It's all good. High energy. So something told me last night to speak about the supernatural. Something told me that somebody needed this. Maybe it's because it's not about me. It's about you. Sometimes we have to realize what the world and how the universe is talking to us. And most likely it's through numbers. You guys seen everybody have such an amazing connection through numbers. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. So ask yourself, are you paying attention to the signs of the supernatural? That you're on the right path. Look up numerology. And then figure what numbers resonate with you. And then you'll start to notice a trend of the things that are going on. Mine is 444. So whenever I see 444 on my phone, whenever I see 444 on a license plate, whenever I see 444 on a TV screen, I know I'm in the right path. Whenever I got 4 text messages, I know I'm talking to the right people. The universe is talking to you, but are you listening? The universe is really talking to you. Sometimes we feel out of place and out of whack, but don't get discouraged. It's the reason why God closed that door. You may not understand it, y'all, but he closed that door for a reason. But you have to believe in God's plan, not your plan. Time and time again, we get that confused and misconstrued. So I know we've been on here for a while, guys, almost damn near an hour, but I hope you guys got some gem values and information. And I say, may his will be done for all of us on this call. We all have will too. So it's just not going to come by him. It comes from the things that we see, the actions that we take. We have to follow up and take care of what we have now if we want something better. I take care of my apartment now to have my multi-million-dollar house. I take care of my car now to have my McLaren. I hope y'all listening. I really do. So if you guys got some value, got some good gems and energy from this chat to go out and conquer today, go ahead and drop some 3s in the chat. Drop some 3s in the chat because I think that's the most resonating number. Go ahead and drop some 3s in the chat if you got some value today, if you know where you're going today, if you said, okay, cool, I'm believing in the supernatural. Okay, there go them 3s. I think we're going to have a good day. We already got a blessed trading day going on. Chat blowing up. Chat blowing up. We already going crazy for the day. People already hit their goals for the day. And it's not even 11 o'clock. Where I'm at least. This is the year of overflow, supernatural growth. Every day is a new chance for you to start and be better and do better. But it all starts with you and recognizing the signs, recognizing that there is opportunity out there in this midst of chaos. Don't get distracted. Keep moving forward. Shout out to all of you on this call for making it. And at the end of the day, go out there and conquer the day. I love y'all. Let's get it. We back again Wednesday. We out.